Okay, this is my project on servos. So first, what I did was got a PWM, which a PWM is a pulse width modulator, and it is a way for electronics to control power without actually changing the voltage. So instead of simply lowering or raising the voltage, the PWM turns the signal on and off very fast. So I added two servos, two pins right here, servo 1, servo 2. I added a clock and I added a 0 reset. And then I put the ports, the pin to pin 17 and pin 16. Next, I wrote my program for both servos. So the top one was the first servo that I wrote for, and the second one is for the second servo. Then I connected these two wires to the connections to the servo. And I just hooked my USB up to it and it lit up. Okay, now I just pressed the button to build the program for the servos. And it was successfully programmed. Okay, so after I programmed it, it moves a little bit. It moves back and forth, but I have to touch it, which I believe is because it doesn't have enough power. But it's moving, but it's not giving enough power, I guess, to move. Because what it's supposed to do is supposed to go clockwise and then counterclockwise. And this supposed to go counterclockwise and then clockwise. Well, clockwise, then counterclockwise. But I believe it's because it doesn't have enough power. So now I added a function into my program, the data flow angle, and I made all the integers, the min max angles to where it need to go, and return to compare. So now I changed those values from this to the 1500 and the 6900 to data 1 0 and data 1 right compare 180. So now I'm going to program it. So now after I programmed, it's not getting enough power, but it should go back and forth. There you go. So now I'm gonna try to get the manipulator to line up right here in its degrees when it lands. So now I'm gonna reduce the max comp to make this work. So instead of doing 6900, I'm gonna do 6500. Now I'm gonna program it and see what happens. If it does what it should do. Still not getting enough power. It's definitely an angle though now. There we go. So now I had copy and pasted this whole area and I redid it again and I did data 2. And I changed the min angle to 90, and negative 90, and the max angle to 90. And then I wrote data 2, negative 90, and data 2, 90. So now I'm gonna program it. So I had to change some of the angles so that it could move to where it needs to go. And I programmed it. But once again, it's not moving, but. And then it should move kind of clockwise like that. It just don't have enough power.